Hi, I'm Michael Burhan. This is youtube.com/TheNerdGenius. And I wasn't planning to do a video today. I wasn't planning to do anything, to tell you the truth. I was planning to just go to bed, read my Rational Optimist, and sleep. But instead, I had this thing burning inside of me. You know, it's something that you can't really explain. It's like I lost a family member, someone who I love, who I hold dear and close to my heart. And it's because yesterday night, or should I say this morning, we lost a member of the gaming community. A gentleman who was seen as not just the CEO of Nintendo, the former head of HAL Laboratory. He wasn't just a programmer, but he was like you and me. He was a gamer by the name of Satoru Iwata, who died at the tender age of 55. Now, this hits home at me. This hits home because the fact that I'm a big fan of Nintendo. I have this Wii U. I have two versions of the Wii U. One I bought my daughter, and this one's what I'd call it the family console, because it's my kids. And I bought it for the same exact reason I bought a Wii. I always believe when, in terms of any company, Nintendo have always been the company that managed to make games. Games for families, games for children, games for you and me. They don't focus on cinematic effects and blasting character and story development. They just want to make great games, and that's all Iwata wanted to do. He wanted to make great games. During E3, I watched as some of my friends, my peers, people I've respected, lash out at Mr. Iwata. He was looking very sickly anyway. He was unwell. And all he ever wanted to do was just make people happy. And it makes you think, doesn't it? It makes you think that as gamers, maybe we take things a little too far and a little too seriously. He never tried to cheat anybody. He was always a good, honest, decent person, and always just wanted to have fun. He always liked interacting with us and discussing with us about the next great Nintendo game. And gets excited for that next big IP or that next big console that they were working on. They would never look at things as, them trying to put profits over Nintendo's fans. It was like that age-old treehouse that you'd have in the back garden that you'd always come back to. The moments that cherish your childhood, the part of your lives that have been so extensive, that have remained true, that it's always remained close to your heart. Since day one, since my obsession with Nintendo, since the Mario games, since my Pokemon obsession, I've always tried to share that with my children. Handing over my 3DS to my daughter, passing down my consoles, and making sure that they experience that same love and gratitude and have that same understanding and fresh outlook and wonderment when it comes to these toys that you and me have had. And I think that's where things kind of gotten lost a little bit. We tend to forget about the wonder and merriment that we first experience. And we start getting overly critical, overly heated. Passion shines through, but sometimes in the wrong kind of way. We invoke certain emotions that I don't think we even mean at times. And I just want to say to Mr. Iwata, if you could probably see this wherever you are, thank you. Thank you for giving me so many hours of gameplay. Thank you for giving me so much content. Thank you for allowing me and my family to experience something so amazing that brought us closer together. Me and my father was always at odds, but it was our love for gaming that brought us close together. Same goes for me and my kids. You've seen the minions on this channel. They're 4 of the most beautiful children on the planet, and I've got my 2 nephews as well. It makes 6, 7 of us who just want to enjoy life and enjoy our gaming experience. So for today, for you, Mr. Iwata, I put everything aside, any gripes that I have, any issues that I may express, any temperament that I may have, and I'll keep playing. And I promise you that my love will never falter, because you did this for me. To your dying breath, you did everything to make my experience one of the most enjoyable ones, because this is your passion. And for those who sit down and look at me and say, real life and real job and real advocation, that you've got to do something with your lives, think about this. This man was passionate that he gave his life for something he loved, for something we loved. And that's something that always shines through. This was his life. He took a pay cut when things didn't go right. He cherished in our happiness when things did. And no matter what side of the fence that you're on, if you're a Nintendo fan, if you're against Nintendo, whatever Nintendo has done in the past, let's celebrate this man's memory. So do as I do. Take your Nintendo products, play a game, enjoy it with your families, your loved ones. Spend these moments reminiscing of the first game that you've ever played, or the first moment that you ever had when you heard the name Satoru Iwata. What were you doing? Because I cherish the Nintendo Wii, I cherish my Wii U, I cherish my Nintendo 3DS, and I always love my elements of nostalgia. I play my Earthbound constantly. I love playing Balloon Fight, because every moment from now on until the day that I can no longer even pick up my pad, I will remember you when I play my Wii U. And I'll make sure that my minions remember every single thing that you've done for us today. People want to know about the heroes that sacrificed themselves for us. This man did. So the next time you sit there and you want to rip someone to shreds or call someone all sorts of names who's just looking to make your life less crappier, remember, these are people too. These are gamers too. They are individuals in our gaming community. They are our peers. They have the same love, the same interest, and the same heart as we do. And they bleed just like us. So for you, Mr. Iwata, I say thank you. Rest in peace.